All right, guys. I don't want to blur my background. Hold on. I caught the dogs, literally looked out my RV window, saw them hightailing it that way. They're huskies. I don't know if you know anything about huskies, but they don't want to stick around. They're the sweetest dogs ever. Let me just show you our little escapees. There's Marley, and there's Fritz. If I would, Fritz. Yeah. So, yep, there's that. All right, let's finish this meeting. I'm not kidding. This is my life. Never a dull moment. Okay. So we're going to share the screen. Where was I? I need to share, present. Okay. Holy moly. Where was I? Okay. Mozzarella, cherry tomato. Okay. Cheddar cubes, grapes, also cheddar cubes. So for the cheddar cubes, that's going to be your protein. That's also going to be your fat, not necessarily healthy fat. It's a saturated fat coming from an animal. So we want to keep the cheese to, I don't want to say a minimum. I'm just saying, be aware of the amount of saturated fat, or like, your fat intake. If you're tracking, you need to know, well, is the majority of my daily fats coming from saturated sources or unsaturated sources? And if you're finding it's mostly coming from saturated sources and it's, let's say, above, I don't know, I hate to give you a number right now, like 7% of your day, then you need to start rethinking your fat choices. All natural peanut butter, banana. This is like my all-time favorite nighttime snack. Well, anytime snack, to be honest. And I put this combination on toast. I put it on waffles. I put it on, you name it. All natural peanut butter. It's not, but I do almond butter. My son does peanut butter. And banana. So you can do anything with this, like protein waffle. Also, Kodiak makes those protein waffles. That's what my son and I do. And we spread our almond butter and peanut butter on it, slice some bananas, maybe a little bit of a drizzle of honey. And it is perfectly awesome. I just love it. Okay, last example sheet. Protein would be your yogurt. You could do a high protein, low added sugar yogurt. I don't care what kind. If it fits into your calories and your goals, then go for it, sister or brother. And then your carb would be your berries. And I added a healthy fat here. It's actually a grain to be technical. It's a pseudo grain, but it has healthy fats in it. It's got omega-3s. So chia seeds, adding that to your yogurt. I get, again, I'm making personal recommendations. Personal examples, but I get the keto or the ratio yogurt and coconut, and then I add chia seeds to that. There's just something about that snack I just get addicted to. It's so good. Protein, trail mix. I just put pumpkin seeds, walnuts, and pecans because I know that to be an incredible combination. You can do dried raisins or cranberries in them for a fruity taste and carb, or complex carb. And then nuts are also going to be the fat. So you've got a good combination of fat, carbs, and protein, honestly, with the nuts, all those nuts and seeds. But your true carb is going to be your dried raisins or cranberries. Next, protein bar. So I know a lot of people, they just eat the protein bar. It's so high in protein. It's got hardly any fat in it. It's got hardly any carbohydrates. That protein bar is going to go through you in no time, because that's not even a solid whole food source protein. It's a protein bar. So yeah, they're really good in a pinch. No kidding. I mean, I've had plenty of them. I still do. But I typically get those bars that are more like RX bars ingredients. They're not super high in protein, but they do have a substantial amount of good quality carbs and fats. Very, 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 very short ingredient list and minimally processed. As minimally processed as a bar could be. Your carb would be banana. So what my point was there was, instead of having just that protein bar, if you want to have that carry you over for a while, have some berries or half a banana with that. That can really help complement that protein bar. Unless your protein bar is a little bit more plant-based, it's likely to have some good carbohydrates in there, or fiber. Just make sure that all those carbohydrates are not coming from added sugars. And then you can also check the amount of fat in your bar. Where's that coming from? A lot of your plant-based bars are going to have like, you don't want really an excessive amount of palm oil or things like that, but it could be coming from coconut. So that's fine too. Protein shake. So here again, this is the same concept. If you have a protein shake that's low in sugar, then it's going to be low in carbs in general, unless it's a vegan protein shake. But a lot of times that protein shake, and again, that's not a whole source. You know, that's liquid. Liquid's going to pass through your system faster than anything. So I really like to harness in on the fact that protein shakes digest quickly. They do have a time and a place. You know, it's when you're in emergency, you're headed toward a meal, or you are recovering from a workout or doing a pre-workout, that kind of situation. And again, too, if you have a really high protein goal and you find it difficult, which, you know, if you're above 100 grams of protein, then a lot of times it's very difficult to reach that goal. Then there's a time and a place for protein shakes. I just don't want you depending on protein shakes and meals all the time. So if you're in a pinch, just add some kind of quality, healthy carb on the side. If it's morning time, you can even do a whole grain piece of toast with nut butter on it. That would take care of your fat and your carb. So then you balanced your meal there with that protein shake. Or in the protein shake altogether, which I'm going to, I need to write this down so I won't forget, because I will forget. I'm going to be doing a how to make a smoothie workshop one night. You know what? I could probably just make the darn smoothie live, but making a balanced smoothie. So it's the same concept like this, but we'll do a couple of different recipes of, and I'll create a template that you can have. Look at y'all are seeing me live. This is my ideas. Just get written down at any time. Recipe, blah, 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 blah. Workshop smoothie. Okay. I have that written down somewhere else too, but God knows where it is. Okay. Deli turkey. So last one here. Oh no, let me finish my thought. Sorry. So when you're making a protein shake, make sure you've got the protein source. What's going to be your quality carbohydrates? It's usually going to be fruit, frozen fruit. And then depending on the type of shake you're making, or if it's already pre-made, it's likely not going to have, if it's ready to drink, it's likely not going to have a high amount of fat in it. But if you're making your own, you can definitely elevate that protein shake, keep you more satisfied, or keep you satisfied for longer if you add like that frozen avocado, or a scoop of nut butter, something like that. So deli turkey, high fiber wrap, sliced avocado. How about that? So take that high fiber wrap, you've got your quality carb there, put that turkey on the inside, you've got your protein. Now, whenever it comes to deli turkey, like one slice is pretty negligible. So if you really want to be meticulous and make sure that you're getting a good amount of protein in that wrap, weigh your deli turkey. Like 3 ounces is going to equate, like the serving size is going to equate to like 3 ounces, maybe around 25 to 28 grams of protein. But check your labels if there's a label. And then add that sliced avocado for that creamy texture. You could do a little sauce in there if you want to. But that would be your healthy fat. Okay. So I hope those combinations kind of put your education together. So knowing why you need a protein, knowing why you need a carb, knowing why you need a fat, you've got reasons to include them into your diet now. And it all equates to better satiety, which equates to better energy level. What happens when your energy level is good? You want to move more. You have energy to work out and complete workouts more often and better. So what does this all sound like? Completing or having more balanced meals really does help set you up for your goals and succeeding with your goals, accomplishing your goals, because all of your goals is going to be like, you know, related to exercise, your mindset. I mean, all of this goes hand in hand. So this is your nutrition part of that. But I hope this really helps tonight. I'm so sorry about the flub up. I really wanted you guys to be able to ask questions tonight. But these darn Huskies got out of their gate. I just praise the Lord that I got them back. I'm not kidding. I'm in a 1,400 unit resort. God knows where they could have run. So if you're doing my gratitude challenge this week, I'm grateful for that. Let me add that to the list to have my dogs back. All right, guys. So the options are endless whenever it comes to combinations of having a balanced plate. Okay. I only hit the most simplistic forms of everything, but you can get into crock pot meals like this. This is how you can actually, let me stop sharing my screen. That's my weight loss surgery survival guide. If you don't have it, it's $35 and so stinking valuable. Okay. Stop share. Just reach out to me at any point in time. You can find me on Instagram. On Instagram, there's actually a link to purchase the weight loss surgery survival guide. So you can get it directly from there. You don't even have to message me. I don't have it for sale on my website yet. I don't know if I want to do that or not, but there was something else I wanted to say. Challenge, protein, carbs, fats. I don't know. I'm highly distracted now. All right. Well, guys, it was super awesome to have you. I hope you enjoy this replay and we will reconnect. I'm not even going to make any announcements. This is going to be recording. Thanks for coming.